Today we're going to talk about idioms in English speaking. And to get a good band score on IELTS, you must have a strong vocabulary using idioms that are inappropriate for a subject or a situation may be sufficient to earn a band 7 on the writing test. In order to receive a band 8, you must employ both idioms and phrases deftly. Today we're going to talk about idioms and it would be a day 4 exercise. Let's talk about some idioms, learning the meaning and the sentence. Over the moon, to express extreme happiness or satisfaction. I was over the moon when I got through my entrance exam. You have to use this idiom when you're very happy or you want to express people that you are in a feeling of extreme happiness or satisfaction. Action speaks louder than the words. Work on something rather than blabbering around. This would be used when people, they just say we'll do this, we'll achieve this, but they don't do that. So in that situation, we use action speaks louder than the words. Many people enter the professional world with great expectations and aspirations and only a few fulfill them. However, action speaks louder than the words. So this is where you can use this idiom. The third one is once in a blue moon, occurring infrequently. It is a very rare event which happens. So that can be used as a sentence. I love to eat chocolates once in a blue moon. A piece of a cake. Something very easy, which can be achievable, and it is very easy for someone to do that. So at that point, we can use this idiom. That's a piece of cake for me. For example, we can use this in a sentence. Reading 3 books in a day is a piece of cake for me. A drop in an ocean. A tiny portion of something much larger. For example, just learning some beginning lines and concluding lines to write an essay is like a drop in an ocean. That means you need to have a bigger picture. It's just a tiny portion of it. So there is where you can use a drop in an ocean. Back to the drawing board. When you make an attempt but fail and make another one. While preparing for civil services, she worked with a lot of commitment and concentration. Therefore, still she was back to the drawing board. For example, in IELTS, we did a lot of preparation, but with all the commitment and concentration, therefore, still I am back on the drawing board. Put all your eggs in one basket. Spend all your money or time on one thing. This is often used by parents. Don't put all your effort, all your baskets in one basket, but there are civil service exams that you can appear for. Don't focus on one entrance exam only. For example, when students, they just put all their eggs in one basket and prepare for only IELTS, we also say that, and IELTS writing, we also say that spend all your money not in one thing. The person is just concentrating on writing. He has to spend his money or he has to put all the other eggs in different baskets where it would be reading, writing, speaking, and so let's go to the day 2, and I hope it's helping you. The real McCoy, very genuine. Let's put it into a sentence. I don't think he's being a real McCoy for his intentions. That means he's not really been genuine for his intentions. Off the top of my head. To blabber something without even thinking about it. All the talks of my aunt go top of my head. Or it's obviously many times used for your professors that all the All the talks of my professor go top of my head. Run of the mill. Something that is average and ordinary. Luxurious brands are easily affordable and run off the mill for sure. Which you can do, it's an ordinary activity, you can use run of the mill. Down in the dumps. Very saddening. She was down in the dumps after hearing about the demise of her grandfather. Found my feet, being in a comfort zone. Reena found her feet after studying in the same concepts of mathematics for 2 months consecutively. So, when you are in just your comfort zone, you will say, found my feet. Set in their ways, unwillingly to change. My grandfathers are quite conservative and set in their own ways. They don't will to change. Something your professors are unwillingly to change, you can put at that time that my professor is quite conservative and is set in their own ways. A hot potato, something very controversial. Discrimination and rap are hot potatoes in India these days. A very good phrase to use, a hot potato. Last but not the least, miss the boat. Not been able to avail the opportunity. 2 years ago, I met with a massive accident and missed the boat of being a CEO of the company. When you miss something, you miss the opportunity, you are not able to avail the opportunity, that's where you will use the miss the boat. I hope you're enjoying it, and let's start with day 3 items, learning with the meaning. Go to an extra mile. Do something extra effort. I went to an extra mile to impress my manager. That's where you can put it. Cost an arm a leg. Preparing for this exam cost me an arm and leg. Or if something is too expensive, for example, buying this perfume cost me an extra arm and leg, or cost an arm and a leg. Still sit in the fence, yet to be decided. So this you can be used at it's yet to be decided, or I'm still sitting in the fence to hear from my manager what to do with the new role. So you can use that in there. Throw in a towel, leave and give up. I've already thrown that in my towel. I have given up on that. This is how you can use this. Absence makes the heart go fonder. Appreciate someone's presence for being away for a while. Absence make my heart go fonder is a good expression to use when you want to appreciate someone's presence for being away for a while. Better late than never. Do something rather than not to do it. Birds of a feather, people in accord tend to spend time together more. People of same tendency try to spend time together more. Birds of a feather, people in, free lunch, everything has a hidden cost. So when you use free lunch, there is some hidden cost to it. Patience is the key. Good things come to those who wait. Fresh as a daisy, something which is fresh and clean. So this is your day 4. A bad egg, someone who is not trustworthy. Down to earth, a grounded or a realistic person. Party popper, a social active person. Get a head start, something that you start before the others. Jump the gun, to start something at the earliest. Give it my best shot, try to work the hardest way. In somebody's shoes, being in a bad situation. Get a second wind, have flawless energy after being tired. Ego beaver, a hardworking and enthusiastic person. Full of beans, to be highly active in health. Please subscribe my channel if you want to learn more. I would be keeping these activities in days and improving your English. Thank you. Signing off, Nandini Malhotra.